Hello! We went shopping. This is a review for myself. We got a new RF 50 1.2. 1.2. And most importantly, we got the EOS R that has been a dream of mine for the past forever 6 months. So let's open this box and put these aside. Guys, this is a dream come true. We got the EOS R, a banger camera, and I'm gonna open up. This has been on my mind and I just had to buy it. It's been 6 months and every day, every hour, I think about this camera. And I just had to go ahead and pull the trigger and buy the beautiful camera. So here it is in unboxing. Here's the camera, all bubble wrapped and protected. And before I open it, let's talk about this strap here. I love what I'm seeing. It is Canon in gold whatever. It says Canon and it has gold texture and it's just beautiful. So this is the new strap that I probably will love to see around, but won't use because okay, I'll use it. Okay, so that's that. We got an eyepiece holder that will go on the camera and that will sit on the lens. I can see already the viewfinder is probably bigger than the 1DX Mark III. So we got those two things ready, and I'm gonna throw away the trash to the side. Here's the camera in the bubble wrap. It's light, I can feel it already. Right now, I feel like the investment is starting to become more and more exciting because the fact that I can feel how heavy it is in comparison to the 1DX Mark II and the 1DX Mark III, this camera is light, and I'm liking that because my wrists hurt sometimes at the end of a long photo shoot. So here it is. The back is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. I love the buttons. I love how it looks. And the front, here's the back, and the front is also great. I love the texture. The grip looks really nice. I'll give it a smell. It smells new, like a brand new car. This smells like a brand new car, guys. It's a brand new camera. I can barely feel it. It's very light, and I'm loving the fact that it's light already. It'll give my wrists and my hands a great break. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for doing this video. So there it is. Here's the body. It looks really awesome. Really happy with the weight of it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the eyepiece and kind of slide it in so we have some comfort. And now it's in. Okay, so we snapped it in. It's good. The camera is looking really healthy. This camera was not an easy buy. It took me months to pull the trigger, and I finally did it, and I'm glad I did. A lot of people said not to buy it, but I always knew that I needed it. I couldn't settle for any other camera. I tried buying the R, and I'm settling now for the R3. It's a lot comfortable. I can feel the battery grip is different, and my hand feels comfortable in this position. I feel like my wrist is well protected, even this way. This feels good too. The battery grip is included. So let's take out the card opener. So I can see it takes a CF card and SD card, which is different from the 1DX Mark II and Mark III because it only took the CF fast cards. And this takes the CF and the SD, so I'm happy to give that a go. And it looks like, thank you guys. I'm really excited. This has been a long time coming. And we finally got to pull the trigger. When the guy told me, the other day I looked on B&H website, there were none available. I called Sammy's, they said at the end of the conversation, like, we have one camera available, first come, first serve. I said, hold that camera, I'm coming. So I love this flip screen. It's very convenient in comparison to the 1DX. You don't have the flip screen, but now I'll be able to take a photo lower and flip the screen this way to not interrupt my back or bending over like too much, or I can go high and rotate the screen this way so I can see exactly what I'm shooting. So this looks great. I'm really happy. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and I'm noticing it's not turning on because I probably need a battery. So let's go ahead and put this down and see if there's a battery that we can put in to see the mechanicals of the camera. There it is. Here's a battery in bubble wrap and very well protected. I like the fact that it's the same battery as the 1DX Mark II and the 1DX Mark III. And that's great because I have extra batteries. These batteries are expensive. So let's go ahead and put the battery in. Where does the battery go? I can see it's maybe different from the 1DX. So I'll find out momentarily how to get the battery in the camera. And I might have found it. So I did. So that was just a rubber seal. And here we go. Battery's going in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making the review, Shim. And here we go. So now we're live. I like how it turned on. It was very smooth. So I definitely like the smoothness of the camera. It's asking me to enter the date and time, which I can come back later to do. It says no card in camera, which is fine because I'm just looking at the settings right now. Yeah, no, this is exactly what I need to update from a 1DX Mark III, 1DX Mark II to this R3. It just really complements me and my photography style. So I definitely appreciate that. And this camera is pretty exciting. The camera's heavier now that the battery is in, but not by much. It's still lighter than the other cameras. Let's see if we can throw a lens on. I didn't want to get the camera without trying the new lenses, so we went ahead and got a 1.2 millimeter lens. I call it the Nifty 50. There's a bag for the lens, some paperwork that we might fill out later, but we probably won't. We'll just toss everything to the side that we don't need, and here's the lens cap. Throw away there's the lens cap. The lens cap is really nice. I like how smooth it looks. We'll put that right down in front of us. And here's the lens. So the lens is heavier than the camera. The lens is heavier than the camera. I'm telling you right now. The difference between the lens and the camera, it's heavier, guys. Okay, no problem. I'm cool. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the lens cap. And it looks very beautiful. The lens structure is nice. Smells like pizza, but that's because my hands smell like pizza. That's what I had for lunch. Here's the cap. And this is a beautiful lens, guys. This is a beautiful lens. It was very, very important to me to get a lens that complements the camera. So let's go ahead and we'll take the cap off. And let's go ahead and put the new lens on the new camera. And let's give it a test. Okay, it's a heavy lens. It might be the same. No, I can feel my muscles flexing. So, all right, I shouldn't have talked too soon because the lens is pretty heavy. But the overall comparison, it looks really smooth. The camera, it's really clean. It's right out of the box, and I'm gonna go ahead and check out the lens and see how it looks. So, okay, I'm seeing right away that the focus on this thing is far more superior than the 1DX Mark II and the 1DX Mark III. I love the way I'm changing the ISO so seamlessly. This is definitely going to help me take better pictures in the future. At my events, I do mostly weddings and portraits and bar mitzvahs. This is a masterpiece. I can definitely tell that the focus is worth every single penny that we have paid for the camera. So the 1.2 aperture, we're dropping the ISO here, and this is gonna be great. I can definitely see my photography already getting better because of this autofocus mechanism. It's so quick to focus, and it looks like we made a good decision after all. And that's just from the first out of the box experience. It looks like it is gonna make my wedding photography and bridal portraits wow, so that much better. But I just want to let you know, I pressed on the shutter and that is a beautiful sound. The amount of pictures it takes per second is 30, and it's so seamless. I'm really happy. I'm done here. There's nothing holding me back anymore. I will not be returning this camera because of what I've just realized, that it is everything I needed. It's an upgrade of the 1DX Mark III, and it's definitely going to take my photography and my skills to the next level through fast autofocus, with fast autofocus. I needed something to focus quicker and more enjoyable. I was struggling with my other cameras, and this camera, I can tell right out of the box, the autofocus is smoother than the butter. And I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank myself for finally making a video. And guys, take care. God bless.